Good morning and welcome back to another day here in Varanasi. Today, again, it's a street food tour. Varanasi has such incredible food. I mean, you've seen what we've eaten. We've had chaats, we've had some delicious food. Yesterday, the chana masala was absolutely delicious. So today, in this video, we are continuing our street food adventures here in Varanasi. And I'm excited. This city has been just such a foodie haven. So with that, let's go ahead, let's explore the street food scene of the city. Let's see what we can get for a quick breakfast here in Varanasi, India. Let's go. Alright, first breakfast of the day here, street side here in Varanasi. We've come to an incredible little stall where they are making some traditional breakfast. And what have we gotten? We've got Puri Sabji. Puri is basically the sort of fried batter in a way that almost puffs up like it's a big puff. And Sabji just refers to any sort of vegetable dish. Here we've got a bit of potato dish and it looks like it's in a little curry sauce. You've got 4 puris. She gave me 4 puris. I don't know how I'm going to finish it all. That's a lot of puri. And you've got some fresh onions, some pickles. It looks absolutely delicious. And the thing is, the puris are freshly fried. Like you can literally see the vat of oil where she fries the puri. It is as fresh as it gets. What we're going to do, this is really piping hot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get some of the puri. We're going to dip it inside the potato curry. Wow, let's go and try it out. That is simple home cooked. First off, that spice, it's a bit watery as a sauce, but the spice is there and it hits you at the very back of your throat. It's a very, very nice little thing. The potatoes molten down until they are literally melting in your mouth. It's literally just like one very, very good potato curry. But wait, I forgot to put fresh onions. I need fresh onions with this whole thing. So what I'm going to do again now, I'm going to get a piece of the puri. We're going to get some fresh onions with the puri itself. And then we are going to dunk it into that sauce. Get a bit of potato and try this out. I mean, you can't go wrong with potato, onion, and puri. Like, it has to be a combination that works. Like I said, the curry is a little bit watery, but you still got that spice, you still got that spicy element. The puri is a really, really nice base. It's crunchy, it's oily, it's airy. And together, it's a combination that works. This is classic breakfast food here in Varanasi. This is what people get. Puri Sabji, as classic as it gets. And this is the way breakfast is done here in Varanasi. Wow, what a delicious way to start off some breakfast. Those Puri Sabjis. Man, it fills you up, but you know what? I think there's a chai stall right next to us. Right here. Let's go see if we can get some chai. I love this formula here. E equals MC squared. Energy equals milk and chai. It's the only math I need to do in life. And just like that, within minutes, our chai is served. What I love about chai here in India, they serve it in these small little clay cups. They're just absolutely adorable and literally piping hot right there from the actual stove. This is the way chai is supposed to be done. Not supposed to be served in Nescafe cups, little plastic cups, little paper cups. You need it in a clay pot like this, a little clay cup like this. Let's try out some chai. Creamy, spicy, milky, tea. It is just such a great, great flavor. I mean, this is the way you wake up in the morning. Indians need a few cups of chai every day. That's the way it's done. Chai is just a part of life here in India. And to have it here in Varanasi, it's all the right flavors. I mean, you can't really go wrong with chai, but having it here on the streets, street side chai, that's the way to do it. Thank you very much. That is the way to have breakfast here in India. Puri sabji, some nice chai. Your whole body is warmed up, you're ready to start the day, and that is how you begin any day here in India. But breakfast is heavy, I'm stuffed, so let's go ahead, we're gonna take a little break, and let's see what else we can eat here in the city of Banarasi. Hello. Well, here in the afternoon in India, if you need an afternoon snack, there is only one thing that is the perfect option, and that is a vada pav. It's literally like a little potato burger. The last time we had a vada pav was all the way in Delhi, actually. But now we've come to Varanasi. Here in Varanasi, veg food rules. So obviously we have to get some vegetarian vada pav. He literally has them all on this big tava right over there, all like sat around this entire tava. And when it's ready to order, he butters it up, puts a little butter, sort of roasts it up, and then there you go, you have vada pav. Now vada pav, like I mentioned before, it's a potato fried patty with a few chutneys inside over some fluffy bread. Street side is the way to do it here. So without further ado, I haven't had vada pav in a long time. This is my first one in Varanasi. Let's go ahead and give it a try. It's a decent vada pav. I would say that first off, remember that vada pav is not native to Varanasi. This is something that is more traditional to Bombay. So don't expect the best vada pav of your life. It's a pretty good vada pav, but like I said, not the best one. You can tell the bread, the proportions aren't exactly the right proportions. The one I had in Delhi, the proportions were right. Like you have a very nice vada pav, it's very thick in flavor. Here you can see the bread to potato ratio is a little bit mixed up. There's too much bread, too little potato, and even the potato, I don't think it's very crispy. I don't feel like the moment I bite into it, I get that crunch to contrast the softness of the bread. Here, I think it's because it's been sitting out here for so long, the potato has sort of cooled down. It isn't so crispy anymore. Sure, he heats it up again with a bit of butter, but that only heats up the outside of the bread. It doesn't reheat the crispiness of the potato. So once that's gone, it's gone for good. I'm not saying that it's a bad vada pav, but it's just not the best one I've had here in India, especially compared to the one I've had in Delhi. But again, this is something native to Mumbai. It's not something native to Varanasi. It's not the best you're going to find in Varanasi. Varanasi is famous for their chats and their lassis. This is not one of the things that they're famous for here in Varanasi. So just manage expectations before you come and try vada pav here in Varanasi. Alright, the sun has officially set here in Varanasi, and it's now time for us to get some street food for dinner. The first place you come to is a place known as the Paratha Corner. The Paratha Corner is doing, as the name suggests, paratha, and they're doing some really good paratha too. The paratha I've gone here is an Aloo Paratha, which is a potato paratha, and you can see it's folded in half, it's got some chili sauce, it's got some cream, and it looks absolutely delicious. The way they do it is very interesting. First, you can see him, he's literally rolling the parathas out as it should be with the ingredients inside. Then the master on the grill then cooks up the parathas, and literally the moment I ordered, within seconds, the Aloo Paratha was ready. This place is super busy. Like you can literally tell all the people come here and eat it. The other day when I was just around here, literally a whole swarm of people came. So this is a popular place. It seems like it's going to be a really good place. So with that, let's go ahead and try out our first Aloo Paratha here in Varanasi. What I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go ahead, tear a little piece off. Ooh, I think I'm spilling everywhere, so I better be careful with this. But we're gonna go ahead, you can literally feel the aloo on your hands. Get in some of that red sauce because I love spiced. Let's go ahead, try Aloo Paratha here in Varanasi. That is incredible. Okay, the Aloo Paratha itself is a standard paratha. You've got a bit of potato filling on the inside, it's a bit soft, and on the outside, it's the perfect bit of crunch and crispiness. It is nice. But where this shines, and I don't know how they're doing it, is that red spicy sauce. It is spicy. It's got like a smoky tomato flavor. In a lot of ways, it tastes like Mexican salsa, like a really spicy Mexican salsa. It's a tomato-based sauce. You can tell the chutney is tomato-based. But what I love is that it is just spicy. It really hits you right on the tip of your tongue. The perfect sort of taste. I mean, look, the Aloo Paratha itself doesn't have much flavor. It's just potato and flour. That's what the Aloo Paratha is. So it needs a bit of spice, it needs a bit of flavor to hit it up into like a spicy gear. So with that, the actual spice is absolutely incredible. I love the tomato-based salsa. That is the way you do Aloo Paratha here in Varanasi. Like I said, the sauce is the main thing, and this, 25 rupees. It is extremely affordable street food, literally right here on the streets of Varanasi. It doesn't get better than that, but wow, that is one way to do Aloo Paratha here in the city. Right there, that is an incredible place. I mean, I get why so many people are stopping here having parathas. Freshly made, roasted parathas. That red spicy sauce, I don't know what it is in that red spicy sauce, but that is like a Mexican chili tomato salsa. Delicious, roasted, toasted flavor, and just absolutely spicy. That's the way it should be done. That's the way Aloo Paratha should be done. Absolutely, each one is only 25 rupees. I mean, if you can get a better deal than that, let me know. But for now, this probably one of the best places to get paratha here in the city of Varanasi. Let's go see what else we can find here. Hi, Bhaiya. Egg portion fry momos.
Okay.
Egg fry momos. Thank you. Alright, well, next stop of the day, Momos, one of my favorite things to have here in India. This is a place known as Momo Fashion. Look how colorful the stall is. Just for the color alone, I would come here and eat it. But I've always had steamed momos. I have yet to try actual fried momos here in India. So I decided Varanasi might be a good place to try some fried momos. Remember, momos are those Indian dumplings. They're stuffed with vegetables. You can get it with paneer, or you can get it with vegetables, and you can steam them or have them fried. This is the first time we're finally getting our fried momos on, and looking at them, he literally just freshly fried these momos, and they come with 3 different sauces. If I'm correct, you've got a really spicy sauce, you got mayonnaise, and you've got even a Tibetan yellowish sauce. But with that, they are literally freshly out of the fryer, so they are extremely hot. So we're gonna be a little careful with these. We're gonna be a little slow with these. But this place, he's doing a fine job with these momos. He's literally has so many other things on the menu as well. He's got spring rolls, he's got chow mein. I mean, he's got so many different things. But momos, traditionally Tibetan dumplings, and here in India, what they've done is that they've decided to fry them as part of the way they do momos here. With that, let's go ahead. Let's get our first momo. I mean, you can see it's got a reddish tinge on the outside. I think that's from the spices that they've added onto the outside when they fry these momos. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip it in this sort of yellowish sauce. Wow, you can see that yellowish sauce right there. Let's go ahead and try it out. Oh, yeah, that is amazing. First off, the vegetables on the inside have a nice peppery taste to it. It's like, you know when you have pepper and cabbage and that combination just works? That's exactly what they've got here. Peppery cabbage and vegetables on the inside. You've got a nice yellowy, peanutty Tibetan sauce, which is really nice, but I think what I need some spice. So we're gonna dip it into the red spicy sauce. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh yeah, wow. It's delicious. It's got a nice tanginess to it, a nice sweetness to it. The elements are all there in that red spicy sauce. To be honest, I don't know which one's better. You've got mayonnaise, but I'm not gonna try mayonnaise on this channel. That's just a little bit too white for me. But the actual Tibetan sauce and the spicy sauce, both amazing sauces to complement the crispy momo. It is super crispy. It has a salty, peppery, spicy taste to it. I actually like this way of doing momos better than steamed momos. I've never had fried momos, but now that I've had it, I can't say I'm going back. Like, this is the way to do it. Fried momos, much better than steamed momos. You got a bit of spice, like that dry spices on the outside to make it really crispy. It's literally just stuffed to the brim with all these amazing vegetables on the inside. Great momos, great fried momos. If you're not getting fried momos here, then what are you doing in Varanasi? Absolutely incredible for this plate of momos. Wow, that is absolutely delicious. So what? Oh, there are some very aggressive dogs back there, but what I love, the spice of the momos, the sauce on the momos, absolutely incredible. That red sauce really brings the spice. I love spice. I love that momo shop, and with the crispiness of it, it is incredible. Like, fried momos is the way to go. You can't have momos steamed anymore. I can't have momos steamed anymore. When you come to India, fried momos here in Banarasi, that's all right. I mean, they're super popular. A lot of people are going there to have food. A lot of locals are actually going there to have food, so I think that's a very good place to get some nice momos here in Varanasi. But with that, I need to cool down. I need a cold drink. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can find one here in the city of Varanasi. Yeah, Thande, hey. Alright, final stop of the day, literally just right across from the Momo shop right here. It's a place known as Shri KB Juice and Drink. And if there's one thing that I've been dying to have since I last had it here in Varanasi, it's Thande. Remember, Thande is that almost like milky vanilla ice cream cold shake that here in Varanasi, when it's this hot and after you've had some spicy food, this is literally the perfect way to cool it down. He literally just puts in some milk, some cream, some other ingredients, some ice, and blends it in this incredible blender right here, pours it into a cup, and there you go. That's how you get Thandai here in the city of Varanasi. This is one of the classic street foods here in Varanasi, and you can't leave Varanasi without trying Thandai. So let's go ahead, let's try out Thandai for the first time. Let's go and try Thandai for the first time. It's in this nice little cup. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh, yeah, I love Thandai. It's like sweet, milky, a little bit of spice. This one actually has a little bit more spice than the Thandai I had previously. It's got a bit of saffron, I think. Some other additional flavors in there. Nice, almost like sort of melted vanilla ice cream shake. A milkshake that is filled with some ice on a very, very hot day in Varanasi. That's why you have it in Varanasi. That's why you have Thandai in Varanasi. It is one of the best things to cap off any meal. It's one of the best things to cap off spicy food. And it might not settle well in your stomach, but trust me, this is one of the best things you can have here in Varanasi. Well, with that, what an incredible food day it has been here in Varanasi, here in India. I mean, the food in this city has been incredible. We're starting off today, right, with some delicious, delicious food. The Puri Sabji, absolutely incredible. And then later today, I mean, the Momos, the Aloo Paratha, and just now, that Thandai. I have to say, Thandai might be the best thing I found here in Varanasi. One of my favorite things to have. It's just the best, milkiest saffron vanilla ice cream shake in a way. It's delicious, it's incredible, and especially on a hot day here in Varanasi, there is nothing better that cools you down than a nice Thandai. But everything we've had today has been really good, except for that Pav Bhaji. The Pav Bhaji was okay. I've definitely had better here in India, but what an incredible food day. Varanasi is truly, without a doubt, a food city, and especially when it comes to Thandai and lassis, things like that, I mean, it is at the top. We've got more food videos actually coming here from Varanasi, so make sure to stay tuned for those. If you have enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. We've got so many more videos from Varanasi. We've got more videos from all over India, so make sure to stay tuned. There's so much more to show you, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.